Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Jed Castles.
All right, Jed, it's been quite a night so far. Our trackers have been out covering it all.
Oh, man.
What's the latest?
Yeah, so here's some of the video. You can see had a little small tornadoes and also had some gustnadoes out of this line as it moved through. This was some of the video from our trackers in southwest Oklahoma. And again, they saw some pretty wild stuff, very strong winds. The winds out of this were cranked up. There were some areas down just south and west of the Lawton area that got up over 100 miles per hour. Radar was estimating that. And so there were some extreme conditions going on. We showed you the lightning, over 40,000 lightning strikes out of this line as it moved on through. So it's been a wild night as the storms have moved through. Again, rain and storms to continue this morning, and these will keep tracking on through. Now, the storms continued overnight. After midnight, Dave and the team did their job. They wrapped it up and they handed it over to me to take over midnight. Check out this video from Valcaster. Listen in on this.
Whoa, it looks like fireworks around here, guys.
Jump. Yeah, so fireworks, what it looked like with that line that the storm came through. There were wind gusts. Radar was estimating close to 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts as this line was coming through. Val was saying this is a true hurricane as it came in. Now, it wasn't a hurricane directly, but the wind gusts coming out of this and the torrential rain pours, everything about it looked just like a tropical event. So tropical storm hurricane conditions overnight coming right up toward the metro. They came into the metro, and sure enough, they just died off. The winds really weren't that strong. Had some gusts 50, 60, maybe near 70 on the southwest sides, and that's this line of wind coming right up I-44. That's what came in overnight, and really after that round really started to wind down about 2 o'clock this morning. Since that point, conditions have really kind of settled down. Now, we still have some areas of rain, some thunderstorms, but boy, large hail, Clinton, out toward Elk City, close to baseball-sized hail. Southwest Oklahoma had some gusts up over 100 miles per hour, some flooding, and there were a few tornadoes and gustnadoes down in southwest Oklahoma late last night. So yeah, it was a wild day, wild weather. We talked about how it was kind of powder keg kind of conditions, and that was the case from yesterday. Scattered showers continue out west. Most of the rain now central, moving over into eastern parts of Oklahoma. As you look at the view here in northern Oklahoma, much of your area drying out. Marty's sound asleep right now up in northwest Oklahoma. Val as well, and you can see rain moving up through Stillwater over the Tulsa area. Still some heavy rain going on. You see it there running from near Broken Arrow, near Haskell, down toward Henrietta. That's the heaviest of this line. This is that line that came through with some strong winds earlier. That's now moving over in the eastern part of the state. Rain on the north sides, you didn't get a whole lot around Edmond. Get it to Kingfisher, Guthrie. Amounts were pretty light there, but you go to the south sides, ½ inch, South Oklahoma City, go down to Norman, 1 inch, and in southwest Oklahoma is the area that got dumped on. Look at these totals here. About 6 inches, radar estimated down along the Red River. These are drought areas, and these are the areas that really need it. Now, it's coming down at such a rate that there was probably some flooding and some significant flash flooding down there that also fills the reservoirs. So we've got some good news to report there in southwest Oklahoma. Flooding, it continues, as you see there, maybe up to 3 to 6 inches of additional rainfall coming up today into tonight. There's your current power outages. Still watching about 4,000 in OKC, about 1,500 in Cleveland County. You can see a few there, Cleveland, make that Lincoln down into Pot counties, and a few also over Grady and also Caddo counties this morning. So the rain now starting to shove away from Oklahoma City, starting to move on out. Boy, this was a lightning show. Look at all this lightning. Incredible lightning across west Oklahoma. I mean, that's an electrical storm right there in southwest Oklahoma. So they had power outages, a few tornadoes, and a lot of wind with all that lightning. So that was the story there. Up over 40,000 lightning strikes here the last 12 hours. So rain and storms shifting east this morning, and here comes the next round that comes in mid to late morning. That rolls down toward Oklahoma City close to noontime today. We're in the 60s right now. Here's your rain and storms coming through. more scattered around here this evening, and going into tonight, those will move on through. Eventually, those will roll to the south, and things will start improving in southern Oklahoma. So rain and storms scattered about, most likely chances 11 to about noon, and then a scattered chance continues on into the evening hours. Here's your 9-day. Get a cold front tracking through today. That'll bring a little cooler air coming in for Thursday and Friday. Look at those morning lows. Those are nice for early June, but we'll start to warm it back up. 80s and 90s, those make a return going into early next week. Colby?